All right, y'all, somehow, some way, we are now officially 20 days out from our family trip to Walt Disney World. I am excited. Like, look at this, 20 days already. I'm excited, but I feel a little overwhelmed. Like, I feel like this has felt kind of far away or further away. And now it's just sneaking up on me at this point. Like, I don't even have airport transportation yet. Partially because I don't know what I want to do. So this video is just to kind of lay out what it looks for us about 3 weeks out from check-in day, go over our plans as far as what we plan to do, touch on that piece, let you guys know what I'm doing, because this is going to be a lot different than my last trip. If you've been following along with that was me traveling solo, me doing Walt Disney World as a travel agent with friends. This is going to be a 180. It's going to be our family trip. It's going to be for my daughter's 5th birthday. There's a lot going on. So first of all, I just wanted to share, I have this. I printed this off for our last trip, and there's multiple pages here, but it's just like a little countdown to Disney chain. So while I'm chatting, I'm going to be cutting that. I've printed it off like a couple weeks ago, and I have yet to cut it out because I didn't want to have like too many chains on the countdown, you know? So now that we're 20 days out, I feel like that's a decent amount for them to start taking off and kind of follow along with while I chat about our plans. So that being said, like I mentioned, I don't have airport transportation yet. So we leave on August 1st. We come back late August 8th. I actually had Spirit Airlines booked for our round trip. It was going to be our first time flying Spirit, and then they closed down, if you haven't seen that. So I had to rebook our flights through Southwest, and that kind of changed up our original plans a bit. Our original plan was to leave August 8th, 9th. Okay, sorry. We're leaving Friday the 7th, coming back. Our original plan was to leave the morning of the 8th, but I've kind of worked it out to where the flight is late enough from Southwest Friday night that we'll still get a good park day in that day, and we're not really missing anything except for an extra sleep at Disney. So that is kind of what we're looking at. It's a Saturday through a Friday night, so we'll basically get the full day Friday. And the reason I have yet to book airport transportation is because I can't commit. I don't know what I want to do. We have done in the past, me and my husband have done Uber. I did Uber to my summit trip, but we need car seats, obviously, and I don't want to pack car seats just for going to the resort and coming back to the airport. Like, that seems excessive and unnecessary. We haven't packed car seats before, and I don't really want to start now if I can save some room on that. So we've done Mears in the past. I'm considering Mears because it's the cheapest option, but I really just don't want to do it because I want to do something direct, like private transportation. We've done Away We Go before. I am considering Grayson Town Car. That is a transportation that I am able to help clients book as far as airport transportation to their Disney resort, and I haven't personally taken it yet, but it is more expensive because it's the private transportation versus Mears, which is like the cheapest option. So that's where I'm just having trouble committing, because I'm like, I do want the direct option, but I really just don't love the price difference. I'm gonna try to figure that out today though. I think I'm gonna end up biting the bullet and going with Grayson Town Car, or I might run the numbers against Away We Go. Even though Away We Go is a really, like, a lot bigger van. I don't know what the price difference is, but either way, I am leaning towards private transportation so that we can get to our resort and just kind of start our day. So that being said, I realized I can't, this is cute, Days Till, and it's got the little Mickey, and then we'll put the chain on it, but I realized I can't talk and cut at the same time. So for the first, we are flying in. We're supposed to arrive at MCO around 10:30. which is nice because that means our flight is at 6:45. We've taken like 5:45 flights before, so it's not quite so early, but it's early enough that we're still gonna have most of the day. With Cool Kids Summer, you do get a free water park admission with your arrival day. However, we are doing our first night at one resort and the rest of the week at another resort. So we technically have 2 check-in days. So my plan is our first day, we're actually staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kanani Village, Safari View. I'm very, very excited about this. We have not told the girls that yet. Kind of leaving that as a surprise, and I am excited about this. I have not stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge before. I think they're gonna love the Safari View. Hopefully we have some good views of some animals, of course. But I think because of that, I do want to take in some Animal Kingdom time, just do some time at their pool and kind of see what that resort has to offer. So while we will arrive decently early at 10:30, since we have a second check-in day when we switch resorts, I'm gonna save that for our water park day. So when we arrive, we'll check into Animal Kingdom, grab some lunch, and then my plan is to have a pool bag ready so we can do pool time at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Once our room's ready, hopefully go take a quick break, take some naps, clean up, and then spend the evening at Disney Springs. Low key, not rushing anywhere, not rushing to the water park, not rushing to a park. If you have been following me for a while, you know that I honestly don't like to do park days on our check-in day. I have done it in the past, which is one reason why I don't love to do it, is because you can't control your travel plans. We're checking bags this time. Our bags could get stuck. Our bags could get delayed, our bags could get lost, our flight could get delayed, and there's just so many things out of our control that it's like, I don't wanna spend money and waste one park day when, like, if we get delay after delay after delay, maybe we don't get to the park until 3 p.m. and it opened at 9. It's like we just wasted so much park time, so much money doing that I don't like to do that. So I always love to do resort pool on check-in day. It's pretty chill. You're not on a time schedule, and then like dinner somewhere, or in this scenario, Disney Springs. So pretty chill. Actual arrival day is our plan. The next day, that Sunday, we will be switching resorts. For the rest of this day, we're actually going to be staying at Pop Century. This is the first Disney resort that I ever stayed at. We personally love Pop Century. We love the price point. We love the theming. We love the access to the Skyliner. We love that it's across the way from Art of Animation. So if you want to go check out like the Cars area, the Lion King area, all of that, you can just walk across and do that during some of your break time. Since it's Skyliner access, you can take the Skyliner over to the Riviera and enjoy some of their food. You can even take it over to the Epcot stop, which is basically right there on the boardwalk, and enjoy boardwalk time. Like, this is honestly just one of our favorite resorts, and we haven't stayed there since they did some of their updates. So overall, I'm actually really excited to stay at Pop Century again for this trip. However, when we wake up that next morning, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Bell Services will transfer your luggage for you if you are doing a split stay, i.e. we can give our luggage to Bell Services at Animal Kingdom Lodge while we go have fun with everything we need for the day, come back to Pop Century later on, and then Bell Services will transfer that over. However, there's no like guaranteed time that it's going to come. So it's a little bit of a risk. When I was just on my trip in June, we avoided that. Like, we just ended up Ubering over and transferring the luggage ourselves and having that Bell Services hold it. So we knew it was at least at our resort, and when we were ready, our room was ready, we could call up for that. So haven't decided what I'm gonna do about our luggage yet, depending on how the day goes. However, my original plan was to eat breakfast at Animal Kingdom Lodge and try Boma. But a couple things have changed. One, I did decide literally when I was making the final payment to add on a quick service dining plan. I personally have never done a dining plan before. A lot of people think that it's like this way to save a bunch of money, and it can save you money. I'm not saying that it can't, but you do have to be strategic in order for it to save you money. and kind of pay attention to everything it includes and make sure that you're using it to get the most out of it in order for it to save you any money. But it's really more of a budgeting tactic. Like, you are paying for your food ahead of time versus paying for food while you're there. One reason we decided to go with it is because through 2026, kids get free dining plans. So it actually is saving us money this time because we're only having to pay for mine and my husband's dining plan, and the girls' are free. It's ages 3 through 9, get the free dining plan. So we decided to go ahead and add that on. Seemed like a perfect time for us to try it out because it actually will save us money. So we'll be doing that. So that kind of took away from my BOMA because we're doing a quick service and BOMA is sit down. I was like, maybe not so many sit down restaurants. And 2, when I went to Summit, we rope dropped Magic Kingdom, and there was some really fun character hangouts. I wouldn't say interactions. I mean, you're interacting with them, but you're not like meet and greeting them. But there were so many characters back by the carousel in Fantasyland. We saw Mickey on the carousel. We saw Chip. We saw Dale. We saw Pluto. We saw Stitch. We saw the Mad Hatter and Alice. We saw Peter Pan and Wendy. I think we saw somebody else, but they were like all back there. There was so much fun going on, and I love that. But it was during like the rope drop time. By the time we came back around 9:30, they weren't there anymore. So I think that's specific to Cool Kids Summer rope drop type of scenario. And because I know my girls would love that, the day we're doing our full Magic Kingdom day, we won't be able to really do any of that because we have an early appointment for Bippity Boppity Boutique, which I'll talk about later. So since our package includes the summer deal that was buy 4 nights, get 2 free, buy a 4-day ticket, get 2 free, we technically have 2 free park tickets. So I was planning on just using those on random evenings because they're not as, like, I don't feel like I need to use as much of the day with those free tickets. We can just go in the evening. It's almost like I got a little annual pass vibes going on. So the plan for that Sunday was to do Magic Kingdom at night after water parks, just a chill Magic Kingdom evening. Because we're already planning on doing that, I think what we might do, I feel like this is maybe hard to follow. I'm going all over the place here with my thought process. I think we're gonna rope drop Magic Kingdom, but it's not like a high pressure rope drop. I mean, maybe we'll try to do 7 Dwarfs because we're already there. But otherwise, we'll literally just go hang out in the carousel area, let them just see all the characters, ride the carousel, ride some small rides, and then go back to the resort, change, and head to, like, get everything ready to head to the water park for the chunk of the day. And our plan is to do Blizzard Beach. This summer, both Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon are open. And since you get that free water park entry on arrival day, you can kind of pick which one you want to do. We are leaning towards Blizzard Beach after watching multiple videos, doing some research. I just think that's what the girls are going to enjoy, or we're going to enjoy most as a family. So that's our plan for the chunk of the day. And then in the afternoon, we'll head back to Pop Century. Kind of, I mean, I know they're going to notify us when the room's ready, so I'm hoping it's ready at a decent time so that we can be back by like 2, 3-ish. Hopefully take a break, clean up, go ahead and shower, take naps, and then, like I said, do a kind of chill evening at Magic Kingdom. No lightning lanes, just small rides, maybe see the parade, maybe see the fireworks, depending on the nap we get. I don't really know. I haven't thought that far out yet, but I know we're going to do our evening at Magic Kingdom there. And then the next day, no more switching resorts. None of that is going to lead into our first full park day, which we are going to plan on doing at Epcot. So my oldest she's going to turn 5 while we're there. We're kind of going for her 5th birthday, essentially. She is right at that 42 inches mark, so I think she's going to be able to ride Guardians of the Galaxy. So I'm very excited about that. She's excited about that. She is more of our, like, she's the one that wants to ride all the rides. My youngest one's very hesitant. Like, she's going to be pushing 38. I don't know if she's going to make it or not. But even when we were talking about it, she still said she didn't want to ride Slinky Dog. Like, she knows she's going to be close to it. She don't care. she's not like, oh, am I gonna make it? Where my oldest is like, can I ride Guardians of the Galaxy? And my youngest is like, I don't want to ride Slinky Dog. So she's very much like more of our fearless one at the moment. And she wants to ride everything she can ride. So I'm very excited for her to try that. That is mine and my husband's favorite ride. And because our youngest can't ride, we can do rider swap. So if she likes it the first time, whoever she goes with, she'll be able to swap and ride with the other one of us and do it again. So we will plan to rope drop most mornings, and it may not go quite as we plan. It may not be as early as we hope. That is just part of going with littles. Honestly, you do your best. You might not get everything exactly like you plan every time. There might be fits, there might be delays. They're turning 5 and just turned 3. Like, can't always control everything there, but our plan is going to be to rope drop most of our park days because, one, Florida's an hour ahead of us and our girls are early risers. So they're probably gonna be awake anyways. 2, since they're gonna be awake anyways and it is going to be hot at Florida in August, I would rather start early when it's not quite so hot and be able to break during the hottest part of the day to help ourselves out. So we plan to rope drop Epcot. We will be getting a lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy. We will be doing lightning lane multipass that day. I honestly haven't even fully decided what we're gonna pick. I think we might pick Test Track, Soarin', and Nemo, plus the Guardians single pass, and then rope drop Frozen. They will wanna ride Remy's, so that might be one that we maybe decide to wait for later, or hopefully get a lightning lane multipass for. We're thinking of doing Weight Magic this trip, which if you don't know what that is, it's just an app that kind of helps you select lightning lanes so you don't have to be on your phone the whole time or don't feel pressure to try to check constantly. And I have heard great things about it. I think it'll be great for a family trip where you're feeling like a little bit less pressure. So hopefully if we use that, we can go ahead and get Remy's that day too. We'll see. But that's kind of our plan. We will be using lightning lanes that day. We will be rope dropping. And then like I said, in the afternoon, like between 2 to 5-ish, when it is the hottest part of the day, we will be taking the Skyliner back to Pop Century, getting out of the heat, taking a break, taking a nap, and then coming back for the evening. Usually in the evening, we do a little bit more. Like my plan is to do, I'm honestly having a hard time deciding, because I know my girls are also going to want to meet and greet princesses, which won't be back out in World Showcase in the evening. So we might do some rides, like ride around rope drop early morning time, then switch to princesses, come back and do a couple rides after the break, and then spend the rest of the evening in World Showcase. Either way, I feel like I'm going way into detail here, but a little bit up in the air. That will be our Epcot day. The next day is going to be our Hollywood Studios day. Plan to rope drop. I'm thinking rope dropping Toy Story Land because we will use lightning lanes again this day. I don't know if we'll do it. We might do an individual lightning lane. Sorry, lightning lane single pass. Going back to my old terms there. For Rise of the Resistance, because again, my daughter will be able to ride that now and she's gonna want to. And I don't trust rope dropping it because it breaks down so much. If you rope drop it, you get up to the front and then it breaks down and you have to wait. You're like stuck in line and you're risking leaving and coming back. So I don't know, I just don't love to rope drop that one. So we might rope drop Toy Story Land and rope drop Slinky, and then try to have lightning lanes, like a lightning lane for Toy Story Mania that we can go right to, and or go right to Saucers, then go to Mania, and then maybe see Woody and Jessie after. Like, we might just essentially rope drop Toy Story Land and try to do most things there to start our Hollywood Studios day. And then, I don't know. Again, we'll see, because my husband's gonna wanna ride Rock and Roller Coaster with the new Muppets retheming. I can see that now. My husband and my daughter want to ride Tower of Terror. I will ride it if my daughter wants to ride it. I don't hate that ride. It's just not my favorite. But I know they're going to want to do Toy Story Mania for sure. And Frozen, Frozen Ever After, not Frozen Ever After, First Time in Forever Frozen Sing Along, we didn't do last time. So I know we're gonna make that a priority. But again, we'll do a break in the afternoon and we'll probably try to catch Fantasmic. And of course, we're gonna be doing Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at some point. I feel like I have things planned out, but not like as planned out as I would like. Our lightning lanes obviously aren't for 2 more weeks basically, so I have some time to nail that down. But the next day is going to be essentially our more of a break day. If we did not have the 2 free day tickets, this would be our day that we would usually do an evening at Disney Springs. However, because we have the 2 free tickets, we're not gonna be rope dropping. We're not gonna be spending all day at a park. We're still gonna be using it more of a break day, but the plan is to do some evening park time. So we have Ohana breakfast. My daughter really wants to see Stitch. So we have Ohana breakfast, haven't done it yet. I'm excited about popping over to the Polynesian specifically in the morning. And we have that for 9:30. And I did 9:30 because it's for rope dropping most mornings. This break day, I wanted to, again, they'll probably wake up early, but we don't have to force wake ourselves up. We don't have to rush getting ready. Just kind of more of a chill morning and then having some good breakfast, character interactions. And then once we're done with that, we might meander the Poly for a little bit and then come back and do pool time at Pop Century. Break time still. And then for our evening park time, because it's essentially free and we won't feel as rushed, we'll be going back to Epcot. So Epcot is our personal favorite. We also love Hollywood Studios, but the reason we didn't use our other half day for Hollywood Studios is because of the girls' ages. Like they can just do more at Magic Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom is very kid friendly along with Epcot. So those are the 2 that we've chosen to do like our evening time for the 2 free tickets. So we'll be doing evening time at Epcot. If there's anything we didn't get to our full day at Epcot, we'll use that evening to do that and just sort of chill. And one of those Epcot days, whether it's the full day or that night, we'll plan to do Luminous and watch that because I know they're gonna love it. Then the next day, our last full day there and my daughter's actual birthday, we are going to go to Magic Kingdom and we're basically gonna rope drop that because we have an 8:15, 8:10 actually, appointment for both girls at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. I'm so excited for this. I feel like it's gonna be such a fun birthday day at Magic Kingdom. I got it early because if you don't know what Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is, it is basically like a little princess makeover. There's 2 different package types. You can just do sort of the makeover piece and do like the hair, makeup, nails, fun session, and then bring your own dress or have them wear whatever they want to wear. You don't necessarily have to bring a dress, but you can, and save a little bit of money by not doing like the full package. Or there's the full package that includes that, plus they get to pick a princess gown at the boutique. So we're gonna be doing that for the girls. My original plan was to let my oldest do the full package and because it's her birthday, my youngest do the smaller package and bring her own dress. However, the stage that my youngest is at, I foresee that being a big problem to start our day. And I do use the Disney Visa card to earn rewards and do things like that. We've had it for a few years now. It was a great sign-on deal, saved us like over $300 on our initial package plus money while we were there, earned us points, et cetera, et cetera. And now we still love it to earn points. I haven't used our actual points since our trip in February 2025. So I've just been adding them up. We have enough points to where we can essentially have both of them do the big package and not have to pay anything if we just use our rewards points. So I think I'm just gonna do that. Because if we ever do Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique again, it will be for my my youngest's 5th or 6th birthday. When we do that, they can both do it again, and that's probably all we'll do it. We're not gonna be the type that's gonna go do that the whole time because our girls do like to ride rides, and Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is about a 90-minute experience. So it does take some time, but I know they're gonna love it. It's like a good birthday specific thing to do. It'll be good. So we're basically rope dropping to do Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, get that done early so they can be in their princess get up for the remainder of the day. We'll do lightning lanes that day. I had potentially thought about doing a single pass for Seven Dwarfs, but I might nix that idea, and since we're rope dropping it another morning, just go ahead and try to get it that one day, and then that be like the main ride we do, and then they can go see the characters on that first day. Because I also don't know if my youngest will do it or not, and I don't really want to buy her a lightning lane thinking she'll do it and then she doesn't want to do it. But we'll have lightning lane multi-pass that day no matter what. Again, after Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, it'll be lightning lanes, experiences, break in the afternoon, and then coming back and finishing the evening there. Then the next day is our last day there. Again, it's basically a full day because our flight doesn't even leave until 8:30-ish. So we won't even have to leave to the airport until like between 5 and 6. So that's gonna be our Animal Kingdom day, because Animal Kingdom opens earlier and closes earlier. So we'll be rope dropping that. My plan is to rope drop Kilimanjaro Safaris. I don't think I'm gonna do lightning lanes this day. I just don't wanna pay for it because of the choices that are there. Like, I just don't know if it's really worth it. If we wanna rope drop Kilimanjaro Safaris, potentially do an individual lightning lane for Avatar Flight of Passage, I want to do that. My daughters won't be able to ride it. My husband may not care to do it. I haven't done it in so long that I kind of wanna do it. Might end up doing that. And then, so we'll rope drop Safaris, and then we're doing character breakfast at Tusker House. First time at Tusker House. I'm actually really excited to do this. I didn't mention this at the beginning, but we'll actually be doing Tusker House with my sister and her family, because they just so happen to be going the exact same days we're going. They actually planned it first, and we were gonna go earlier this year, and then we decided to move it back, and I was like, well, let's just do it over Brighton's birthday, which happened to be the same week. So we'll actually be there at the same time as them. We're not planning on doing like everything they're doing, but I think we're gonna align park days so that if we want to do things together, we can. And they wanted to do Tusker House, so we're all gonna do that breakfast together. And then our biggest things that we wanna do there after rope dropping Safaris and doing Tusker House, they're gonna wanna see Bluey. And then I really also want to do the new Zootopia show. And then after that, we'll probably try to do like Navi River Journey, maybe Cali River Rapids. My youngest isn't going to be able to do that. I don't know if we'll prioritize that because we'll have to be going to the airport later and we'll be getting wet. We'll see, but it just seemed like a good low-key day to do Animal Kingdom before we have to go back and get ready to leave for the airport. So that is our overall plan right now. I'm very excited because usually I'm excited to have those 2 like free ticket days to where we can just go into the parks for an evening and it not feel, I never feel like overwhelmed or pressure necessarily, but I feel like it's gonna feel a lot more relaxed knowing that we have more time at both of those parks. I don't know, I'm just very excited about that. Like I said, it gives like annual pass vibes, or just you can go in, you can do whatever you want, and you can come out because you still have a full day there later where most of your plans are, or you can kind of spread it out. It's like, okay, well, we knocked this out in the evening. Now the full day we go here, we can be a little bit more relaxed because we already did XYZ. So if we can't do it this day, it doesn't matter. We already knocked it out on this list. Or if the girls really like something on one day, we can always go back and do it the next day we're there. Just that type of thing. I'm very excited to have that vibe that gives us a little bit more relaxation. So 3 days of Lightning Lane multi-pass for sure. And then, yeah, just lots of fun. The biggest thing is gonna be staying cool. I'm concerned about how my husband will do because he does not like the heat. But we have fans, we have plans. I will go over all of that in my packing video too, some things that we're taking and plans that we have to make it a little less hot. But taking a break in the hottest part of the day is gonna be our biggest thing, and taking advantage of early entry when it's not quite so hot as well. So that's kind of our overall plan. Like I said, I'm going to be cutting these out to do a 20-day countdown for my girls. This is just something that I found on Etsy if you're interested in looking for that. And another thing that I wanted to talk about outside of our plans, I know I mentioned that I'm leaning towards private transportation for our airport transportation. this is definitely something to think about if you're going on your trip, how you want to do that, if you want to do it more budget and do Mears, if you want more private transportation and quicker transportation, because Mears does wait for others as it's a shuttle, so you might get on and wait a little bit, or you might be waiting for your next shuttle. And once you get on, you could be, usually they stop at like 3 to 4 resorts, so you could be the first resort that's dropped off, or you could be the last. So if you're not in a rush, which again, we're not going to be in a rush, but I just don't really want to worry about it too much. We'll see, but this is a good budget-friendly option. Or if you're like, it just seems to make more sense of our family if we can get in, go, we have our private transportation ready, we go straight to the resort. That is going to be the least stressful for our family. You also have options like Away We Go, Grayson Town Car, and some others. So I still need to decide that personally. But another thing that we have already planned ahead is for strollers. Now, I know I follow a couple other like mom planners, mom YouTubers that like to take their own strollers, and I understand that. And if we went more than we go, maybe we would do that. But one, our double stroller that we have is like, my youngest can sit in the front, and then the back is like a stand or sit, but it's more of a seat. So they can't fall asleep. Like, they both can't fall asleep in that stroller, which for Disney World specifically, I don't like that, because your kids will get Disney tired. And if they want to fall asleep in the stroller, trust me, you want them to fall asleep in the stroller. So I don't love that we don't have the option with our stroller to not let them both fall asleep. So I also don't want ours to get damaged, because again, it's not like we're going 5 times a year or anything like that. So I just prefer to rent a stroller, which we do through Kingdom Strollers. I will leave my link to them below if you want to check them out. We usually do the City Mini Double. That's what I rented this time. And they're pretty flexible with like options to pick up and drop off. So I set it up to where they will meet us at our resort. Animal Kingdom Lodge is going to be our first one. So they'll meet us there in the afternoon time, which is another reason I probably need to do private transportation, because of the time I picked. Side note. But so they will meet us there. We just go meet them. We pick up the stroller, and then or they have options to pick it up or drop it off at the airport. So when it comes to drop off, they can come meet you at your resort before you leave, or you can drop it off at MCO, which we did a couple times ago. And it was really easy, like really easy. There wasn't even anybody there because we flew out so early, but you just leave it in the spot and then your tags on it and everything. And they got it taken. So we're having them deliver it to our resort, and then we will take it back to the airport. And that's just so we have the stroller the whole time. It's a double, so they can sit next to each other. They can fall asleep in it. And it does have the option to, you can add a rain cover, and you can add a just like stroller caddy thing on for free. And then I think I chose an add-on that costs like $5 for like a stroller hook, so we can hook different things, our water bottles, whatever, bags, to that as well. So it's nice because they have some free add-on options like the stroller rain cover. It's gonna rain in the summer. Yeah. And the nice thing about renting a stroller is you don't have to pack the stroller, and you don't have to pack the stroller cover or worry about any of that. It comes with that if you want to add it on free of charge with the rental of the stroller. And then they do have a couple paid add-on options like the stroller hook that I went ahead and got this time, just to kind of make things a little bit easier on us. So something to think about if you're going with your family is that stroller aspect. The last thing we need to do in this video is start outfit prepping. And what I mean by that is I need to see, I'm the type of person that finds it fun to buy new outfits for Disney. However, I don't want to spend an arm and a leg buying all new outfits for Disney. So one, I like to kind of do both. I like to see what we've got that we can use and that will be cute, that they already wear, type of thing, and then buy just a couple new outfits and mix those together. So it still has the fun for me of buying some new outfits, fun for them, but also it's a lot less money. Plus, when I do buy the new outfits, they generally like Disney and Disney things. So I just try to make sure that they're things they're going to wear again. you know? So let's go see what they already have and decide what outfits I need to get, thinking of, etc. Okay, so we are in my daughter's room because, like I said, I'm going to see what we have that I want to use. I think some of the stuff is probably in the laundry. I have mental notes up here. But I know we have something. As I was sitting down, I found these. I forgot we had these. They're in their room right now, so I'll probably let them take them as like a little personal park bag with a couple things in there. That will be good. And then our first day, I have some travel stuff set aside, or I need to figure out what I'm doing for Brighton's, but I'm just gonna for sure use stuff that we already have, because I know that we have like a Disney tee or a Disney tank with shorts we can use. And then when we go to Disney Springs that night, I know for a fact my youngest is gonna wear this set that she got for her birthday. So it's got Minnie Mouse here. This is so cute. I kind of wish we were staying at the Riviera just so she could wear this there. But that's one thing that she'll wear on the first day. I probably have a dress or something, some sort of set that Brighton can wear. I don't know where the shorts are at the moment, but this is another little outfit that's a hand-me-down from Brighton that fits Avery right now, that she could wear. Might pack as an extra outfit, might pack as travel day, honestly. And then our first day is the day that we're doing like a morning and evening at Magic Kingdom, not a full park day by any means, and then water park time. So I'm planning to just use the same outfit for the morning at Magic Kingdom and the evening at Magic Kingdom. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot we have these. We're gonna have to wear these. I will show you guys in a second if I can find the other one. Stuff is kind of just everywhere at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. But my thought for that day is probably this for Avery. It's got like a little bit of a tutu tulle skirt and it's Cinderella. And then for Brighton will most likely be this tutu tulle Moana dress that we got at Walmart. I don't know where this came from. I think Walmart still has these. They have like Belle, Bluey, Ariel, and Moana, maybe, if I remember correctly. And then this my sister got for Brighton last year or 2 years ago. And I'll just let Avery wear this. So it's kind of princessy, something we already have. It's not going to be our full day at Magic Kingdom anyways. So that's what I plan on having them wear that day to the parks. And then we do happen to have some Disney themed swimsuits, or just normal swimsuits. I'm not particularly worried about that piece. Then the next day will be our first full park day, and we'll be doing Epcot that day. That day I am ordering some stuff for Brighton's outfit. She wants to do Figment specifically. I could get Figment dresses on Etsy, but I don't really want to pay that much, or at this point we're 19 days out now. And sometimes with Etsy, that's a little risky. So I'm getting just a purple athletic dress that has the shorts separate. I'll show that in a packing video once it comes in. And then probably like these Figment horn ears to pair with it. So it's kind of like a Figment bound per se. I might even make her a Figment bracelet because I have made some Disney bracelets before. And then Avery will most likely wear this little Elsa dress to Epcot for that full day. I do plan on packing just like a couple play dresses, probably Disney, because we should have enough to pack a couple like play dresses, but just like if they get super sweaty or they end up getting super wet for some reason, like in a splash pad or whatever, to have as backup. But that is going to be our main outfits for that day. For Hollywood Studios, wanted to do Star Wars this time, but with Toy Story 5 coming out, I feel like it's just kind of kicked everything back into gear with Toy Story. So we will be doing Toy Story, and I already have a full outfit that Avery can wear. Oh, I should say, I don't know where they are at this time. I'll have to find them. I think they were playing with them the other day, but I have Elsa ears that look like these Anna ears, and Avery can wear that when Brighton wears those Figment ones that I order. But then for Avery, for Hollywood Studios, I do have Buzz ears and this Buzz twirl dress. So she's going with the Buzz theme. I don't have anything currently Toy Story themed that fits Brighton. So that will be another thing that I order for her. As you can tell with the theme so far, Avery's going to have some hand-me-down things where Brighton has some from my niece, but not quite as many. So Avery's going to be Buzz, and then I think Brighton she wants to do Jessie. So I'm either going to do a Jessie dress with Jessie ears, or I'm going to do the same purple athletic dress with separate shorts that I'm getting for Figment and do a yellow version of that with the Jessie ears. Either way, she's going to be doing a Jessie bound. The break day that goes into Epcot evening, the first break day, or that break morning, we're doing Ohana breakfast. So, I thought this dress was over here. I guess it's not. So, this is Avery's. And then Brighton has one that looks literally exactly like this, except it has sleeves. So I plan on having them wear this to Ohana breakfast. If you don't know, that's Lilo, Stitch, Mickey, and Pluto. So they really want to see Stitch, and then I will get them Stitch ears to just pair with this. And then I think that's cute because they like Stitch. Brighton had a Stitch birthday last year. She's still really into Stitch. And if she wants to wear that like at another time, she'll have the Stitch ears. But I plan on just doing the blue dresses that we already have with some cheaper Stitch ears that I found on Amazon. I have a cart of stuff sitting on Amazon right now. Just haven't ordered it. I do have a Lilo dress for Brighton, but it's a little big and I just don't... It's a hand-me-down, so I don't know. Don't think we're going to do that. But that is that day. And then when we go to Epcot that night, they do have Anna and Elsa tutu dresses that they'll wear with Anna and Elsa ears. So this is the Anna dress. It's tutu dress. And then this is Avery's. And then Brighton's is the Elsa tutu dress. And I think this is perfect for like the evening because it might be a little hot with the tulle tutus. So instead of doing it for the full park day of Epcot, they'll just do it for the evening park day at Epcot. And these and the ears I found both on Amazon. So if I have some stuff that I can link below, I will do that. But that's what I'm thinking as of right now. And then the next day will be full day at Magic Kingdom, which is when we're doing Bibbidi Boppidi Boutique. So I'm honestly probably going to have them do, like, Avery's just going to wear this cute, super cute tank Pooh dress. And then we have two hand-me-down Moana dresses. This is one, and then I don't know what the other one is. I'll probably pack both to have one as an extra, and then one she can wear to Magic Kingdom that morning and have as a backup. But like I said, they're doing Bibbidi Boppidi Boutique and our reservations at 8:10 in the morning. So since they'll be getting a dress with that, that is what they're going to end up wearing most of the day. I think we're doing pretty good right now. Like, I haven't said I'm going to order too much, honestly. I did already order one outfit because our last day is Animal Kingdom, and they both have this same exact dress in their size. So this is the back. This is the front. Super light, super breezy, super cute for Animal Kingdom. So this is what they'll be wearing that day. And then we leave that night. So honestly, really, majority of what we're doing is going to be clothes that we already have. Like I said, I still need to figure out some travel day, like exactly what they're wearing for travel day, and a Disney Springs specific outfit for Brighton. But that's pretty much everything. So I need to get the Figment Epcot Day outfit for Brighton, the Jessie Hollywood Studios outfit for Brighton, and that's pretty much it. They'll be getting their dresses from Bippity Boppity Boutique there. And I say that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it in terms of outfits for the girls. I'm not going all out this time because we do have such a good amount of things that we can use. Like the Elsa and Anna dresses we got for Disney on Ice already. So obviously we're going to use that. The Elsa dress that Avery's wearing to her, to Epcot when Brighton does Figment, she got for her Elsa birthday. So it's like, we do try to reuse some of these things. So it's not just like a one and done scenario. And the purple athletic dress I'm going to get, obviously she'll rewear that. And then that's why I'm leaning towards the yellow athletic dress for Jessie. But even if we do the full on Jessie dress, she's going to wear it again. They love to dress up. They love to put dresses on. And again, as you can see, Avery's wearing a lot of stuff Brighton has worn previously. So that will come back around as well. But there will also be other things that I'm ordering in relation to our trip that just aren't specifically clothes for the girls. And I will share that in a packing video later. So make sure to subscribe and follow along to catch all of that. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for this video. I do want to say, now that we're 19 days out, it's been a day since I filmed the first part of this. I want to let you guys know I did book my airport transportation. I ended up with going with Grayson Town Car. I believe I can link their stuff, their information below. So I'll link that along with the Kingdom Strollers link where we rented our strollers below as well. But that pretty much wraps this up. I can't believe we're literally just under 3 weeks out. Just under 3 weeks out. So I will have more planning videos. I'm still working on uploading videos from my summit. So make sure to subscribe and follow along for that. But otherwise, if this was helpful, if you want to use some of the links below, make sure to give this a thumbs up. And like I said, subscribe to catch the remaining videos from my last trip, the upcoming packing videos, the upcoming vlog videos, our Bippity Boppity Boutique experience, and everything in between for our upcoming trips. And overall, just thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.